Hi everybody, it's Keystone, the optimistic quadriplegic, back with you. And we just talked in a recent video about the books I've written, but you're probably wondering, well, how does a quadriplegic write a book? Doesn't Sarah get tired of taking dictation and then typing while I'm sitting next to her and complaining to her about missing words and things like that? No, thankfully for her, she doesn't have to be involved in that at all. I write a book on my computer, special computer that I'll show you how it works, and then a software called Dragon, which I can do voice to text, but it's more than like the voice to text that you see with Siri. It can do more things than that. First of all, one of the best things I have is this mouse. It's not your typical mouse where you would normally drag it around the table. The mouse stays stationary, and I can, by moving this ball, which would normally be underneath, I can open files and things like that. So you can see I've got some open files. If I want to go down into Word, and then to click, I have these buttons on this side, left button and right button, and it's just normal. And now Word is open. If I want to just work on a blank document, just like anybody else, go up there, click on it, and there's my document. Now Dragon's talking to me already. That's a new one on me. Let's see what happens here. Sometimes it's hard to find the arrow, just like it is for all of us. Okay, so right now, I've got a blank document up there. And if you look up in the very top, there's that little blue button there with the microphone. And that controls Dragon. And right now that's telling us that it's in pause. So I'm talking away, but it can't hear me. So if I say, wake up, now it's live. And you can see how the things that I am saying are being typed onto the page. And then I could period. That's how I can do punctuation, comma, colon, semicolon, exclamation point, question mark, all the punctuations. Now it's pulling up that the blue line, go to sleep. Okay, so now I can talk and it's not typing anything. But it pulled up that blue line because it says, hey Keith, something's wrong there. And I can generally click on that and it'll help me out, tell me what it is. So it says, do you want, you got too many, like semicolons, colons, all that stuff. That's wrong. Do you want to change that? And it gives me options. You want just a comma? Do you want just a colon? What are we doing here? Or if I say, no, I know it's crazy, but that's how I want it to look, I can get it just to ignore it. And it goes away. It doesn't tell me anymore what I want to do. Now, let's say I make a mistake. Wake up. New line. Go to sleep. Okay, so that time it knows that new line means starts a new paragraph. I can also, we'll go back to that in a minute, but I can also type regular words in here if I want to, like if I wanted to like Keith, let's say. Well, you gotta know how to spell it, Keith. So there's Keith. The beauty of it is I have this plastic tray over the letter. So normally if I'm hitting a W, my finger might flip over and hit an E, or the other finger might hit the Q. But this helps keep everything in line. So if I want an F, there's an F. If I want an N, there's an N. O, there's an O. I can do numbers, all that good stuff. So I can type like that, and that'd be pretty tedious, hard to do. So let's go back and we'll talk to Dragon, and I'll show you some of the stuff that she can do. Wake up. New line. Mary had a little lamb. Go to sleep. Now let's say I didn't like that. I meant to say Mary had a big lamb. Then I could do it a couple different ways. I could just go back and erase on my own. Wake up. Big lamb. Period. Go to sleep. Or let's say I don't like any part of the sentence, or I'm way deep into a sentence. Mary had a little, I go, wake up. Wake up. Mary had a little lamb. Cut that. Go to sleep. So I did that whole thing, but I didn't like it. So I can just say cut it and it's gone. Now if I go slower, it will just cut the last word I did. For example, wake up. Mary had a little, cut that. Go to sleep. So you see it kept Mary there because I hesitated in between. So I only got rid of the had a little. Let's say I want to capitalize something that normally wouldn't be. Let's see what we have to do there. Wake up. Optimistic. Capitalize that. You can see there it capitalizes the whole word. Now, what if I want to capitalize an entire word? I think I can do that. Optimistic. Capitalize all. I was too smart for myself. It's looking for the word all. So, cancel. Go to sleep. So let's get a new line going here. Let's see. What else can I show you? Wake up. Mary. Underline that. Mary. Italicize. Go to sleep. So you see I can tell it to do different things to it. And it doesn't like that Mary doesn't have a space between it. That's what that red line is about. So, and then I haven't shown you what the red line is. So let me click on that and show you what it's angry about. See, it's saying delete repeated word or ignore it if I want that. Mary to look like that, I can do that. But let's say I want to delete the repeated word. Then I can do that. Everything else, like the headers, And the things like the insert button, everything you're familiar with Word is just like anything you can see. That's where you can change the font. That's where you can change the font type. And then I could save the file manually, or I can have Dragon do it for me. Wake up. Save file. Cut that. Maybe I can't do that. Go to sleep. I think I overstepped there. So what I can do is I can go up to File, just like you would normally. And I can save it anywhere I want. I'm not going to save it, but that's how I do it. And you can see how I've got other books out there or other documents out there. For example, if you've been looking at the Optimistic Quadriplegic, there's that book. Takes a while to load all of it. It's an 8.5 by 11, so it's only 97 pages. But the copy that you can buy is 6 by 9, so that's why I expanded. And just like anything, I can go through here and look at the book. So it's a lot easier than you would think for me to get my thoughts onto paper. It's a print function just like anything. I have a printer over there. I haven't mastered loading the printer with paper yet though. So Sarah's still useful for that. Amongst everything else in my life. So, that's what you do. You can do numbers. Sometimes you have to spell the number. Sometimes it just does the number itself. It kind of knows what you want to do. If you say $12,482, it will show it that. It'll come up that way. Let me see if I can show it to you. So there's my documents I have that are open. Click on that. One click there, and we're back. Wake up. New line. Italics off. I might have to do that manually. Cut that. Cut that. Go to sleep. Okay, well that took longer than it should have. I apologize for that. Wake up. Let's make some money. $12,475 to be exact. Period. Go to sleep. So it's kind of intuitive. It knows that I want that number on there. In a dollar sign, it knows to put the comma in there properly. So it's pretty sharp. It knows a lot of stuff. I could teach it to do a lot more. I probably don't use it to its full extent. But it got 2 books done, so it must be doing something right. Potentially working on another novel, but we'll see. The novels I know are a little bit tedious, but I think I want to try it. Just because it's a good way for me. I get up in the morning and I say, oh man, I've got to write another chapter. I have an outline for it, so I just have to get back to it. If you clamor for another book and let me know, then I guess I'll have to. So it's up to you. But thanks for listening. If you have questions about Dragon, let me know. It's pretty amazing. It's really amazing. I can do Excel spreadsheets. I can surf the web, check email, anything that I could normally. Well, I'll show you. Let's see. Let's go to Google. So there's your normal Google, and I could search for things. And it has like a separate box that you have to enter. I'll show you. Wake up. Detroit Tigers. Go to sleep. So just like anything else, if I was typing in and scrolling through, I can get to Google and search for anything that anybody else wants to. What about email? Can I do email? Don't be looking at all my stuff from the president and all those people wanting some advice, but I got all these different accounts. Let's see, stay here. That's what I'm looking for. I have to go to Gmail, sorry about that. So there it all is. Just like anything else. Don't be showing them, Sarah. So that's it. That is Dragon, and I love it. And I can sit here, and Sarah knows I'm safe, and I can move around pretty good. What we also have is a table. It's like a standing desk, so it's easy for me to adjust it at any height I want. So I can raise it, that helps me get underneath, and then it can be lowered likewise. So we all got this stuff pretty early on, and the insurance company was pretty generous helping me with all of this. So I appreciate that. That's it. I'm Keystone, the optimistic quadriplegic. Now you know how I write. The secret is out. And I appreciate you watching. Thank you.